Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Project SEARCH Alumni Association webinar series. Today we will be talking to a family member, a mother of a alumni that we have, to get her perspective on going through Project SEARCH and getting a job afterwards. Once again, we have Naveh here for our interviewing, and so I will take a step back and let him have it.
All right. This is exciting. Again, my name is Naveh Eldar. I'm the CEO of ARC Minnesota, but a very long time fan of Project Search. So I'm very honored to do these interviews. This is my first time interviewing a parent, so this is going to be fun. And so we're going to start with a little introduction. Lisa, if you tell us a little bit about you, where you live, and all the basics.
My name is my name is Alicia, but I prefer being called Lisa. You know, um, my daughter and I were from Chicago. She was actually born and raised. We came down to Tennessee in 2018, and she graduated 2019, and that's when COVID got into play and everything shut down because she did try to go to college, but
Mhm,
she wasn't doing well with the videos,
mhm,
being, online, going to school. So my sister found this program that helps people with disability. My daughter has autism.
mhm.
She's high function, and she did the program at Vanderbilt
Okay.
in Nashville. And right now, she is still in the job position that she, trained for during the program. So she's still working at Vanderbilt.
Very nice. And I'm also excited because I've done a few of these interviews now, and I am very familiar with Tennessee. That's where I moved here from just a year ago. So
Okay.
actually, my previous job, how I got associated with Project Search, um, we had an intern from Vanderbilt, and then I had a podcast, and I had an intern from Vanderbilt for my podcast as well.
Okay.
So you and I are already connected. So I love it. Um, so you kind of told us about how you found out about Project Search, and then you said that your daughter's still working now, but how is she doing? How is she enjoying work? What else is she doing in her life, like with her money, with her adulthood?
So, with the project search, I cannot think of his name. Brandon. He works at Vanderbilt. He was very helpful, with everything. Right now, she is actually living on her own,
Nice.
and she also does the access ride, so she's able to get to work and home each day. Very independent. Just I don't know how to put it in words because I thought that I, would be taking care of her for the, rest of her life. But
Hmm.
because of Project Search, she is very independent.
Hmm.
And I'm a little bit sad, but I'm happy because I want her to grow. I want her to be very independent. So own place, own way of getting everywhere. Sometimes I get a call and ask for a home cooked meal, but other than that, she got friends. They go out, and yeah,
Full life, full life.
yeah, yeah.
I love it, and I really, really love what you said. And I've seen this is one of the things I love about Project Search is that it shows parents and families also like growth that they didn't think was possible. Just like you said, you thought that she was going to be at home for the rest of her life. And here she is, job, getting to work on her own, living on her own, going out with friends. Does she have a boyfriend? I need to know.
She did.
She
Um,
did.
Yeah, but it's funny because she said that he had to grow up.
I love it. Get your life together.
So
I
he
love
so
it.
she's looking for someone that's already grown. I'm not
Right.
ready.
I know, I know. We were talking before we recorded. I have two kids, 22 and 24, and you're right, it's
Okay.
hard. It's hard. And I'll say she's like she can be 40 to 44 and still be wanting home cooked meals. So you better get ready for that. So there's two different models for Project Search. One is for students that are in their last year of high school, and the other ones are for adults who graduated from high school. So which
Hmm.
program did she go through?
The adult.
The adult program.
Hmm.
And do you know, can you speak a little bit about the adult program and how it works? Because again, with the student program, instead of going to school, they go into, they go onto the sites and the businesses to work. So with the adult program, that would be much different. So how did that work?
Um, the program I think was a year,
Hmm.
and I think it was from 7:30 or something like that to like 2.
Hmm.
Um, I know she caught the bus because I live in Hendersonville.
Okay.
So when she first started the program, she would catch the bus um, to the program. And with the adult, they was actually helping her do things as an adult,
Right.
getting them ready to. Um, you, I want to say they was helping her and training her how to. Um, I want to say with the check writing. I
Hmm.
remember her doing that and going to the store, um, buying stuff, just little simple things that
Hmm.
we normally would do. They was training her how to do. They
Right.
also went on field trips. I know she went to the zoo and she went to the farmers market. So it was like half day they would train her life skills. I couldn't
Right.
think of it.
Yeah,
Life
yeah.
skills. I'm sorry, I'm
Okay.
just getting off of work. Um,
You're good.
so they was teaching her life skills half of the day, and then the other half they will let her go into the different departments of Vanderbilt to
Hmm.
see what will be a good fit for her to have as a job.
Right. Right. So she worked half a day like as an intern, and then the other half of the
Hmm.
day they had, like you said, like these life skill things, which I'm
Yeah,
sure she used when she moved on out on her own. So that was
she
perfect.
did. She did. She can go into the grocery store by herself.
Right, right. And she was taking a bus from Hendersonville into
Yeah.
Vanderbilt. Okay. And for those who don't know, that's probably it by car is probably a 30-40 minute drive outside of
Yes.
Nashville. So by a
Yeah.
bus would be a little longer. But just to show you, it's a bit of a trip on a bus. So good on
Yeah.
her
It's an
to
hour.
for on by bus it's an hour. Okay.
Yeah.
And she did she already know how to ride the bus or did she have to learn it when she
She
started
had to
going?
learn it. She had to learn it. That's my only child, so I took her everywhere. But
So
once
that
so what we did with the bus was we followed the bus.
right.
Her
So
first trip, we was in a car. It was me and my sister, and we
hmm.
was in a car, and we followed the bus to make sure that she was okay. And after the third time we followed the bus, she said, "I'm good."
Yeah. Yeah. And for those who don't know, and I probably most people do know, that is very normal. Like when you're training somebody on public transportation, yeah, you just can't like
Hmm.
throw them out to the world. I mean, there's actually people who are paid transportation trainers and like they'll ride with them and then they'll
Okay.
like ride like in the back of the bus so they don't see them, and then they'll like drive behind them. So you instinctually did exactly what you need to do to keep her safe and keep her
Of
so
course.
mama bear. So yeah, I get
Yes.
it. But I mean, like all parents are like that, right? So I remember, this is not about me, but I do like to talk every once in a while. When I went to college, I didn't know how to do laundry. And like people, I literally had to get like other fellow students to like, can you please come down? Because, like your parents are like, especially moms, they like baby they kids. And so sometimes we don't grow at the rate we should. So I love that
Yeah.
Project Search pushed you to like, okay, I gotta let her go, right?
Yeah.
So awesome. And let me ask you, so you heard about Project Search, your sister, right? Your sister told you
Yeah.
about Project Search.
Hmm.
What were your expectations and your daughter's expectations going in? Like, were you
In the beginning,
skeptical? Yeah, in the very beginning, what were your expectations?
that it wouldn't last.
Mm,
In the beginning, I said, "Oh, okay, we can do this for a month so she can have something to do." But
mm,
then, let's find something. I really wanted her to graduate from college.
got you. Yeah.
But with the Project Search, and she was really enjoying it, and her face lit up. And
Hmm.
so it was by the second week of the program that's when I said, okay, this she want to go her own route,
Yeah.
which is okay. So let's move forward.
Right. Right. And, I mean, and good for you. I know you now did you think it's gonna last a month just because like she had like started things and dropped out of things in the past? You know how kids will pick up an
Yeah.
instrument, then all of a sudden they don't want to play
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
So it was more like that, but
Yeah.
it was such a good program that she fell in love with it and loved what she
She
was
did.
doing.
She did. She found friends that she still are friends with now.
Hmm.
And that was it for me, because um she was diagnosed with autism, um the early 2000, where it wasn't a good handle on it.
Hmm.
So I was getting that she would not be sociable.
Hmm.
She would not, do this, do that. So once we got to the program, and I'm seeing that, she was making friends and she was wanting to go different places without me, it
Right.
really changed my mind about the program.
Right. Right.
So it was nothing wrong with the program. I just wanted my baby.
Right, right. No, that makes sense. And the other thing, so there's a few interesting things about Project Search. One is that social component, which all of us have when we go to work. I mean,
Mhm.
unless we're working from home by ourselves all the time. But I mean, that's one of the nice things about work is like our coworkers and we make friends and we go out
Yeah.
afterwards and happy hour and all the things. But the other thing is they match the interests of the students with a department. So
Mhm.
just has been an important part of like my journey in the disability space. In
Mhm.
far too many programs, like they would just place people where there were jobs, right? Whether they liked it or not. There's a job opening, so go work there. And I love, love, love that Project Search is like, okay, what are you interested in? And then what department can give that to you, right? And which also makes you
Mhm.
want to stay there, right?
Yeah.
So really interesting. Um, how are you involved as a parent? Like, what did you have meetings you had to go to? Did they communicate with you by email? What did you do as a parent with the program?
So I did have Brandon's number,
Hmm.
and if there was any problems or any announcement or whatever, I would stay in contact with
Okay.
him. But I actually followed him on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
And Brandon would send me a text or email. Like if it's
Okay.
for the whole group, then I get an email. But if it's something directly for my daughter, then I would get a text.
Okay. Okay. And so, yeah, so you just had like direct communication, but it sounds like it wasn't overly like they didn't email you every day or call you every
Oh,
day. Yeah.
no.
And did they have employment planning meetings at all, and involve the parents with the adult program?
So they did,
Uh-huh.
but I wasn't okay. So my sister, she's like a co-parent.
Right. Sure.
So she was there.
Okay.
And
Got
I
you.
trusted her judgment because they did it because I think I just started my job and I wasn't able to take off or anything. So
Right, right.
she was able. And so
Mm-hmm.
she went in, and had the meeting with them. And then afterwards, they just told me, they just gave me a summary
Okay.
of, you know, where Loretta was going.
Okay, so like in the meeting, they were just looking at like where she was thinking about working, what the opportunities were, and
Hmm.
that sort of thing.
She was
Okay.
more into time, like getting,
Uh-huh.
she really enjoyed the time schedule. So she
Right.
wanted to keep a job where they had the same time schedule. So the
Right.
first job that she chose, she really didn't want to do it. But then
Mm.
the hosting job came in like the next day and she said it was something that she wanted to do. The first one was transporter.
Okay.
But
Transporter at the hospital. Yeah.
yeah, but sometimes you have to transport you know, people who were not living anymore. And she
Got
didn't want to do
you.
that.
Got you. I mean, yeah, that's like I said. I mean, you need a job that you enjoy. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
um, yeah, and I love that you talked about the hours because, when you look at people leaving jobs, a lot of times it has nothing to do with the job even. It's like you don't like your boss, you don't like the fact that it takes you 3 hours to get to work and 3 hours to get home, like it is
yeah,
right up the street, I would say, right? So, I mean,
yeah,
that sort of thing, it's insightful for her to know, that's just not going to work for me. It's very mature. It sounds like she's very mature, if I can say
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, good. Between that and the and telling the boy he needs to grow up, I'm like, yeah, I like this. I like this young lady. Um, Now you admitted that you kind of wish you took a different path, like earlier
Did
on and before you were familiar with it. But looking back, would you have changed anything?
no, she would move forward. I learned
Yeah.
to accept. I mean, so I was being very selfish.
Uh-huh.
It's just been me and her all of her life,
Yeah.
and I was having the separation anxiety.
Sure.
She was ready,
Right.
and I wouldn't change a thing. Everything actually worked out perfectly for her. We didn't have any like bumps in the road or anything. It was one transition from another.
Mm-hmm.
And here she is, just living a normal life.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like she's having a very enjoyable life, which is a parent that just makes a parent happy, right?
Yeah.
Um, so transitions are always hard, and especially when you're transitioning, like if you have a disability and you get services and you're transitioning from high school to adulthood, because like your services will change and your cost caps will change and all those things.
Yeah.
So as she was transitioning from the internship into employment, were there any conversations with you or her or your sister about what that transition would look like and things like how will this affect her benefits if she gets any kind of benefits?
She wasn't getting any benefits, so
Okay.
she was happy that she was
Mm,
getting her own money.
that's right. Yep. That makes it easier.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot
So
easier.
yeah, she we every day, we gave her what we was gonna do with the, schedule was going to be, how we was going to, you know, do the transition. So she was well prepared.
Hmm.
Only thing that was different was the uniform change, because she was wearing a black shirt and now she wears a blue shirt. But other than that, she was well prepared.
Yeah, yeah, it sounds like it. Um, you may have said this. I apologize if you did. How many hours is she working a week?
Uh, 40.
It is. She's working full time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice. Do you know, does she get benefits like vacation time and the good
She
stuff?
gets PTO.
Okay, good. So, yeah, she's at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. I actually worked at Vanderbilt for a minute, so they have good. They do have good benefits. Um, were there any problems when she transitioned? And this is like this. This just has to do with being like a young adult. Like she didn't
Mhm.
budget her money well. Was she ever like late to work or
So in the beginning, when she was catching the bus from Hendersonville,
Hmm.
she was always on time. That was her nick. She did not want to be late for work.
Hmm.
But once she moved to Nashville and she's doing the access ride, that, and you know what, that is the
Mm,
difficult part now, because some days, and I'm glad that Vanderbilt, the staff understands that
right.
she's catching a ride there, so they will sometimes excuse when she's tardy. But that's still hard for her, like when the bus comes late, the access ride comes late.
Hmm.
She hasn't fully got it yet, because I
Right.
still get the emotions and stuff like that. So that is, to me, that's the only difficult part of it, is the access ride, getting her there and back on time.
Right.
Even
Right.
though we schedule the the ride early,
Hmm.
for some reason, a couple of days she, will be late.
Yeah.
And she doesn't
So
like that at all.
I hate to say this, but this is a problem everywhere with Access Ride. So again, for people who aren't familiar with Access Ride, it's not the standard transportation system. It's a ride. It's transportation for people with disabilities. So like anybody with disability, but like if you need a wheelchair, and so they'll come pick you up, which is nice, right? Like they come to your location, but you
Hmm.
schedule it, and this is where the problem comes in. You'll schedule it for 8 o'clock, and they may show up at 8:40,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
and this is a problem ever like here we are in I'm in Minnesota, right? In Minnesota we talk about this problem. So I'm happy that she has a job that understands that it's not
Hmm.
her fault, right?
Right.
Really, at the end of the day, it's just not her fault. So anyway, I know that's stressful for her to have to deal with. Um, yeah, for sure. Um, what kind of conversations that you and her have around employment or living on your own? Like, was there any mother-daughter advice that was given, or was she just like, I don't want your advice, I'm grown?
No, we have the conversations. I do help her with her rent and her bills.
Okay.
I am the one I don't pay it.
She pays it. It's her
She
money,
pays it,
right?
but I schedule the payments.
Got you.
Okay.
Got you.
Um, so we have talks. I am one of those that don't like to run out, so I'm teaching her, please don't wait until the last minute to get something. If you need it and you're, at a small amount now, get
Mm,
another one. So when it runs out, you can just
mm-hmm,
go and get the next one.
mm-hmm,
Um, so just making sure to keep apartment clean because she's in assisted living.
Okay.
So one of the things they do ask her is to keep her little apartment clean when they do
Mm-hmm.
their checking and stuff.
Okay.
And just making sure that she is locking the doors.
Mm-hmm.
She really got that. She really got that when we had that conversation. Um, and I think that's it. Just because, like I said, I take care of financial stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
she just is able to go grocery shopping, or if she want fast food, she's able to do that.
Right.
Um, but yeah, just making sure that she's safe. We
Yeah.
have that all the time. We have that
Yeah.
talk all the time.
Yeah. So I know many a parent. Not I'm not talking about kids with disabilities, just their children, where they even have apps that can track. I know spouses that have apps where you can track where somebody is.
Yeah,
Have you ever
360
used,
life.
see, you know the name of it.
Yeah.
Have you ever used any, not necessarily that, but any kind of technology, even like a Ring doorbell or this app, or do you use anything like that to
Just the 360
oh, so
life.
you do use that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't check it all the time. When she works late, that's when I check it.
Right,
Because I'm
right,
trusting her to be out in the world.
right. Yeah, yeah. Um, what advice would you give to future parents who are talking to their kids about Project Search and they're not sure, like you weren't sure? What advice would you give?
Um, I would tell the parents to let your child do it.
Mm.
It is an amazing program. Don't be like me in the beginning, giving it a month or 2 weeks. I know I gave it a short time.
Yeah,
And then also just letting your child want it.
yeah.
Just let the child want it.
Mm.
It makes them happy to know that they're making a decision of their life
Yeah.
and stepping back.
Hmm.
Step back. Let the program do what it needs to do. The people there, they are wonderful.
Hmm.
Very understanding. Just I'm thankful for them because they opened my eyes to a whole new world. Um, because they have so many reports about people with disability, people with autism, how they can't
Hmm.
function.
Yep.
Project Search is proving them wrong.
Right, right. And I love it because, I mean, you spoke to it today. It also proves us wrong. Like, there are people with disabilities that aren't sure that they can do it. And then Project Search is like, and they're like, I can't do it. In fact, I've literally seen parents in tears because they were like, I never thought I would see my son or daughter grow this much, right? Like you said, you thought she would be at home with you, sitting on the porch in old age. And
Yeah.
here she is 24 years old out there just doing it. So that was my last formal question that I had for you. And
Mhm.
you've been great, by the way. And
Thank you.
I like to end with a fun question though. What are some things that you and your daughter like to do for fun? Like what are some mother-daughter activities you two do?
We love concerts.
Okay,
We especially love comedy concerts. We just
okay,
went to a couple of them this past September and October. And we like to go to Chili's.
okay. You got your favorite restaurant in the comedy club.
Yeah. Huh?
In the comedy club.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you have a
And just
favorite comedian?
I say it again.
You got a favorite comedian?
I do. the one that we went to in September, it was called the Ball Brothers. It's with two comedians. One name is Kevin on Stage, and the other one name is Tony Baker. I
Yep.
really like Tony Baker. I think
Yep.
he is hilarious.
Nice.
So just different concerts, just um whenever she just want to chill with me, that's it
Makes you happy.
makes me happy. That's my favorite thing when she wants, because she, sometimes she do come home, um, and that's rare.
Uh-huh.
But she wants the home cooked meal.
Yeah.
But anytime she just want to watch a movie with me. Oh, and we love movies. We love Marvel movies. So
Nice.
we go to all of the Marvel movies.
Okay. Okay. And I thought that was gonna be my last question, but then I'm like, I wonder what she does with her friends. Do you know what she does with her friends when they go out?
Yes.
What do they like to do? Oh, you're
I'm so
laughing.
embarrassed.
Oh no.
They like drinking.
Don't be embarrassed with that. There's lots of people that like to go get a drink.
They like to go to this Mexican restaurant because they have some strawberry margaritas.
There you go. Look at margarita night. That's what's up. Don't be mad. Don't be embarrassed with that. Do not be embarrassed with that. That's
Drink. That's the
amazing.
reason why I'm embarrassed. I'm like, where did you get this from? Because I don't drink.
She got it
But
from her friends because they're 24 years old and they want a margarita. So she gonna get
yeah,
a margarita. I love it.
yeah,
So because she sounds very responsible. So I'm sure
yeah.
she's not out there being too wild. Just wild
No,
enough,
no,
just wild enough like she should be.
yeah.
All right, Lisa. Well, it was really, really fun talking to you.
Same here.
I really enjoy like the just the love and I love seeing parents with good relationships and supporting, but like letting them be free and grow. And I'm still working on that myself, so I get it. Thank you so much.
Well, thank y'all.